Welcome back everyone to Only Frames. This is not the Ramsgate Rail Pool League. This is from our competition day and it's the last man standing competition. Essentially a royal rumble of pool. Our unlucky first and second entrants are Louis the dog, the fan favourite, and the absolute haddock Tom. He's on the table, shot and a visit, playing reds after Louis has dropped a customary loo ball. Tom has rolled one nicely over the pocket. He's come down nicely for these three reds and we could see our first elimination very quickly. They'd say it's like the Royal Rumble with Louis and Tom at the table. We've started with the midget wrestling before we get to the main events. This is a real opportunity here for Tom. He's got the one over the hole that's going to save him from a poor positional shot. In fact, he could see that one into the bottom pocket, which has made his life even easier. And I may well be a jinx here, but I can't even see Tom messing these up from here. He's got a red over the pocket. He just needs to screw back to approximately where the white is now. Just about scraped it. This black is simple as pie, and like Theseus, it seems that Tom has slayed a smelly hairy monster. Lose out, Tom's through, who's up next? He's had a right result, he's just spammed past Chris and on to the claw-handed bandit himself. Brad, we are still in our midget wrestling section of the draw, hoping to get some full-size participants soon as these two fun-sized treats battle it out in what looks like it's been absolutely awful. And Brad has played the worst shot I've ever seen. He's potted two of Tom's balls. Tom, not to be outdone, has said, I've got a shot and a visit, watch what I do here, and has left himself in all sorts of trouble. He was looking, thinking he could get through that gap. He definitely can't. He's going down and back up. He's hit it. I mean, that's a bonus. He'll accept that. Brad now has got a chance to make some inroads into these reds. Taking the easy one to the middle. If he can get the white ball under control, he's got half a chance here. But he's missed a pot. Tom coming back to the table. These two are absolutely diabolical. You'll notice the glove missing from Brad's hand. I'm pretty sure that glove is like Sansom's hair for Brad. He draws his power from it and he is suffering without it. Brad, bring back the glove man. We all loved it. Ignore what these other muppets in the league say. What do they know about pool? They prove it on a weekly basis. They're all awful. Another miss by Brad brings Tom back to the table. And against all odds, it looks like Tom's going to win 2 games in a row. This is probably the first time in his life that this has ever happened. He can add this to his CV like he has added beating me in the penalty shootout. That's a nice double, to be fair to him. He's still celebrating as if he's won something important. Brad refuses the handshake. I like that, Brad. Worst case scenario now for Tom. He's got someone who actually knows how to play the game. He's drawn Mark. And Mark is a handy player. Also, Division 1 like Tom. Unlike Tom, he's actually favoured to win a few games. We've got Tom at the table playing reds, and these aren't looking too bad. He probably needs one good shot. Yeah, he's not capable of that. I think we all knew that. If he hit it a bit harder, we've had the fluke. Mark coming to the table. He's looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin entering a Royal Rumble. Wanted to stomp a mud hole in Tom and walk it dry, metaphorically speaking only, of course. Mark is much too nice a guy to engage in that sort of violence, even though Tom probably deserves it. He's done well to get himself onto this bottom cushion, take out these 2 yellows, or maybe just that one, and cover the hole that Tom needs for those 2 reds over by the bottom left. No, Mark's gone for it. He's not played a good positional shot and he would have needed a really good one, to be fair, from where he was. ambitious cutback to the top right. Tom's favourite here, you know. These are pretty decent for him. He's got that one red that's tucked onto the yellow there. If he can nudge it here, this is it. He's got a nice contact on that. I'm going to be fair to him. In these 3 games we've seen him play, this is the best we've seen of Tom. He's won 2 in a row. He's definitely favourite here. I don't know what he's fussing for. He's just got to bridge over it. And that's a foul. He hasn't potted a ball. He's not touched the cushion. What an absolute Toby. I can't believe he's done that. The first shot from Mark there was probably too good though. He wouldn't have wanted that in. He would have just wanted to roll it up. Cut that back nicely. Where's the white going? He's been unlucky with the kiss. He's going to need a good double. And the white ball under control, although I would not be entirely surprised if he's thinking safety. No, he's going for it. Not a million miles away, probably not as close as he wanted. Got the white where he wanted it though. Tom now, absolutely odds-on favourite. And if you'd have told me Tom was going to win 3 games of pool in a day, I'd have told you were mad. I wouldn't have thought he was going to win 3 in a year. Just take the one over the pocket, drop it in. Get position, they're all there, it's easy as pie. He's got so lucky with that kiss, he's never played that in a million years. A wry smile, he's coming round, look at him with his little jog on, he's feeling good, his white socks almost up to his knees. I'm pretty sure that's to make him look taller, but he's beaten Mark against all odds. And now he's drawn Joe. If you want to win these big tournaments, you've got to beat the favourites, and Joe would be favourite in this, I'd imagine. Tom, a bit unlucky there. He's rattled the red. Joe's at the table. These yellows aren't great. There's a lot of them bunched around the cushion. That's a really nice pot. And he's got onto this yellow now, and he can drop on to make the plant of the 2 yellows nearest the cushion and clear out Tom's red from the pocket. He's gone for something different. I don't know what he was trying. I'm going to be honest. He's a much better player than me, and he's going to play things completely different from me. I would love to know what the plan was. I couldn't see what he was trying to do. I think he's played a safety here. Absolute ripper of a safety shot. Good hit, mate. Nice to see as well. Tom's played cushion first, put that over the hole again, and left this pretty safe as well. I don't know what the idea is here for Joe. Just a little containing shot, tie Tom's red on the cushion up. I think Joe's going to let him pot his other balls and see if he's good enough to bring that red out. My bet is that he's not. What do you know? I was right. Oh, look at this. He's got 1 foot just on the floor. He's just going to double this out, I should imagine. But he's bringing yellows out. And Joe will thank him for that. He's got one out into the middle of the table with a nice angle. And Joe will be looking to use his opportunity to give Tom some sweet chin music. He's been so unlucky not to knock that red in that's hanging over the pocket. Even worse is where the white has ended up. He's in all sorts of trouble. Oh, and he's missed it, and I thought he would definitely hit it, and Tom couldn't have got to the table quicker. He's like a rat up a drain pipe. These are simple for him. I mean, you've got good odds on that happening. Christ, he's hung over the pocket. They're both there. One, take this one, screw back up to the middle of the table. Yeah, fair play. When it's counted in these games towards the end, Tom has found a little bit extra that we've not been seeing in league matches, to be fair to him. It absolutely tastes like vinegar, me having to say that he's doing well, but he is. He's won 4 games in a row. Can he be stopped? He's undeniable. It's the other big hitter, and like an absolute muppet, he celebrates in front of the camera. This is why he's universally loathed. Chris is at the table. He's looking at the dish here. Absolutely. He's taken reds. He's looking at the dish. And this is something that he would normally do. Even with that one on the cushion, you'd fancy him to just double it into the other middle pocket. He might go at it now. And if he does and makes it, then this is going to be all she wrote. And Tom's golden run, the underdog story, through 4 rounds. It is going to fall short when he's reached the big man himself. That's a decent positional shot. He may have wanted it a little bit further. But certainly this isn't the end of the world. He's gone back and forth there like he's doing the cha-cha slide. He's dropped that in the bottom pocket. He's finished absolutely plumb on this last red. Just dropping it in the middle. And let's have Tom out, because his gloating, if he'd have managed to win, would have been unbearable. He's hung it. Tom needs to take these out. This is pressure. And he has absolutely crumbled. One halfway decent shot. Wow, that was not it. And Tom has creeped back out of hiding. He's realised he's going to get another go at the table. Maybe his Cinderella story can continue. Chris is looking at the angle, but this is not an easy hit with the black in the middle of the table. He's done well. To be fair to him, he's done well, but he's put that black safe, which buys Tom an extra shot, I reckon. And he's going to need a real good shot here, and that wasn't it. His best bet is keeping the white up that end of the table, though it looks like he's found the gap to the other side. That's probably a bit more luck than judgment. He has dropped it in. Has he got an angle? Oh, he's looking to just drop it in and then play the plant. He's got no angle on this, if that's what he's looking at. This is dead straight. He's come through miles too far. He's had a rush of blood to his cueing arm, and he has gone a million miles too far. Is he going to be able to cut this off to the bottom left? He's not. I mean, Chris can hit it. I don't know if he can see it to take it to the top right on a double. He's double kissed. Where's that white? And as Tom comes back to the table, he'll be using the last of his 9 lives here. He needs to take these out. If Chris gets his hand back down on the base, that's going to be it. Oh, Tom has fouled, and he's called a foul on himself. Fair play to him. He's out. Chris through. It's an unfortunate way for Tom to lose, to be completely honest. I'd like to have seen him have a go at that. But Chris carries on regardless, dropping that last black mercilessly. He's playing Chris now. That opening red was pretty special, actually. He's probably finished just a bit short of where he wanted it. I don't think he can see the red to the top, although he's down on it. So what do I know? Maybe he can see it to put it. Absolutely he can. This is why I'm commentating on this and not playing in it. My eyes are worse than my ball. Straight double here to the middle, and we may never even see Steve on the table. Oh no, just as I've said that, commentator's curse has kicked in. Nothing easy for Steve to start with though. And he's missed that by a bit. If that red passes the black, which Chris is just checking now, and I think he thinks it does, he's going to drop that in. He's going to play this to the middle at pace so the white can come back across. If this goes, then it's going to be game, and we're going to see Chris and Gary in the final. But if Steve does get back to the table, he will have his say in it. And he is coming back. The pot wasn't there. The position wasn't there. Can Steve take this difficult chance out? It is a chance, but it's not easy. Even the opener's not easy. And he's just caught the far knuckle trying to pop blindly into the middle. Not an easy shot. Chris is going to take the red down the rail. And then he's got the one in the middle of the table, so he won't have to worry too much about position. But it looks like gravity has failed him. Isaac Newton, what did you know? It stayed up. That's miraculous. And Steve has got a chance now. He's going to take this yellow over to the middle. Can Stone Cold Steve Orman make a famous elimination here? That yellow has just rolled on, half a roll too much. Chris can see this to pot, and he is a good one ball potter. as we've got in this league. In fact, that's not even fair to him. He's probably the best one-ball potter. If you need it going, he's the one in the league you trust. Screwed it back. He's wheeled it out, and the white's done what it's told. This will go. Chris through to the final, and Gary has drawn that last man in. Can he take advantage of such a favourable draw? He's playing reds, and with that ball over the top right pocket, you'd make him favourite. He's developed 2 off of cushions there. That is not bad, and Chris is going to need to be at his brilliant best to make a run at these. He didn't want that in. He's going to have to play off the cushion and then hope against hope for some position. That is pretty good. What can he do here? Can he get that yellow off the cushion? This would be a famous win. They've sat in front of the other one. He's been so unlucky. It's absolutely unreal. He's tried to find an unlikely double to the middle, but what he has got is a shark, because that's a great white. Gary's coming to the table, and it's looking like he might have to take the ball over the pocket if he wants to make a run at these, or the one that he's nearest to. And the one that he's nearest to, because they're so close, isn't easy. He's queuing down, and he's dropped it in. Now he's looking at the one over the pocket, because the white's exactly where it was before. Oh no, he's gone to the other side, the more difficult pot, and he's missed it. And Chris will not quite spring to life because he's a bit older, but as near to springing to life as you get when you're over 40. He's up. He needs one good positional shot, yellow to yellow, loads of top. He's gone too far. The black has covered that yellow, so he's going to need to come off a cushion again to try and drop this yellow into the middle. If he does pot it, it's game over. He's hit it. He's brought the red out and left the yellow safe, and it looks like Gary's going to mop these up. So while he's taking the easiest chance you've ever seen in your life, let's point you in the direction of our TikTok at onlyframes_, and our Instagram pages. Give us a like, give us a follow. If you want to talk to the dog one-on-one, he's the Instagram admin. Shoot us any suggestions. This is inevitable. From the last man entering, we have got the last man standing. Heroic effort by Tom. I'm going to say it, he done great, but Gary takes all the dough.